Hi, my name's Sam Southey and I've designed the course, The Horse Whispers Back, in order to enable people to see how their behaviour impacts using horses. I work in conjunction with a well-established horseman, Adam Goodfellow, and we use his horses to do leadership programmes, we do team building events and also coaching. If you'd like to find out more about what we do, then please feel free to look at it on makingthelink.co.uk.
It's new and it's something that I've not done before, so that reduces the amount of scepticism in a way that, say, listening to a PowerPoint presentation wouldn't be. I've listened to loads of PowerPoint presentations.
So it's suspended belief at this point, with a keen interest in believing.
Okay.
And you can't be near a horse without, in some ways, imitating their body language and making statements, if you like. In fact, you can't even be within eyesight without making statements that they could interpret, at least, as being deliberate statements about your intentions. What I draw out of today is a little bit more awareness of ways in which these activities and this experience could connect back to your professional lives, and indeed to your personal lives, about how your body language interacts with the people that you're around. And how there are artificial languages that you use, and that there are times when you need to resort to them.
Yeah. Give it a shout. Where do you fancy them, Ken? That way.
Oh, you've got such a nice relationship.
We done it a few years ago. Exactly what you're saying. Because picking them up and having a confrontation over, hang on, that really wasn't good enough, isn't something I particularly relish. No. I'm guessing you're probably in the same kind of way. So, you know, I try to lead more by example than by criticism, if you like. Although I've no doubt that I do criticise people without even really noticing that. That's what I'm doing.
Come on, you're not eating anything.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Now, away from me. That's it. Yeah. Now towards me. Quickly. Nearly. Now, you could certainly argue that for more success here, a little more micromanagement would help. Yeah? But you also could say, well, like, let's try it without a lead rope at all. And it's a case of learning to live with that, isn't it? You know? Very much like, a company, your employees, you can't control them. You can influence them, and even at the times when they're not doing what you want, you've still got some influence. Yeah, but you could be more gentle and yet more authoritative at the same time.
Where to go after?
Yeah, well, right, exactly. Yeah, how do you handle it? It's like this is the thing about horses. You know, shit happens. You know, physical shit, but also, you know, that you can't. Nobody has a horse that they always get on with all the time.
Seeing, believing sort of thing. But
Also, maybe you could just change really, really quickly. Because it's just a shift. But how you generate that shift is really interesting.
set yourself up to succeed is something I always say, whether it's at work, home, with horses, and with her we see that we're setting ourselves up to fail every time we try.
Yes.
So do something that sets her up and you up to succeed.
Okay.
So maybe we don't use the pole.
Yeah.
So come up with something else, whether it's walking in a circle, whether it's I'm going to take 3 steps, stop for the third, I'm going to try 2 steps back. Experiment with what works to give her confidence.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I felt the best way to get what I wanted out of the situation was to kind of form a bond with the horse itself, rather than, you know, trying to lead it, almost kind of doing it because we had a relationship. It would trust me that I was, you know, not there to do any harm or what have you. But truthfully, I just really enjoyed it. I think sitting on the table, we've learned a hell of a lot more than we think we have. I think when walking in from outside, I was thinking, well, I've picked up that I can influence, and I tell you what I did pick up was body language from the horse.
Yeah.
That's
I
one thing
asked
you
you
just-
to
you
say,
just-
yeah, I had some questions for you.
Every time I did the try to walk it backwards, I could see something different was happening, but I couldn't put it into my brain in an order where it actually made sense as to what I was doing that was making that happen. And I must have approached it the same way 2 or 3 times, where I suddenly went, actually, why am I doing it over and over again the same way? Let's try something different. And then it started working straight away.